Now, ladies and gentlemen, the Counter-Strike Global Offensive community market the past 24 hours has been absolutely crazy. And while we might have ourselves another Hooksy, but Hooksy 2.0 situation, of course, with the Outsiders stickers. These have recently increased in price quite a bit. A lot of people have asked me some questions if they should buy, if they should sell some of theirs now, and of course, what's going on with these hypes. And some things we predicted, of course, because there are so many stickers in Antwerp, something like this is bound to happen. And of course, on top of that, we are going to be sharing some of my opinions on, of course, different items on the Steam market. And well, if you guys are new to the channel and enjoy videos like these, make sure you hit the like button and of course subscribe. And here's a quick word from our video sponsor, Skins Monkey. Now today's video sponsor is of course Skins Monkey. Skins Monkey is currently the easiest and also fastest way you can buy, but most importantly trade your CSGO skins. All you have to do is make sure you have your trade link, and on your first trade, if you have a leftover balance, it goes towards your current balance that can be used the next time you end up trading skins. It has 3 ways you can inspect, but most importantly has a very in-depth inspect feature that you can see corners on a parameter, for an example, that you can't really see otherwise unless you have the item in game. If you end up topping up your balance, make sure to use promo code MANDO to get up to a 35% deposit bonus and a free $5 on the first trade. So the past 24 hours for CSGO skins, CSGO cases, but most importantly stickers for Antwerp have been absolutely crazy. Now I'm very excited for some of the content that's coming out, but what I am excited for is to go over some of these prices and specifically why you shouldn't probably buy into these right now. Something I want to quickly recap on. Last week, we covered the exact same situation, but with a different sticker on a completely different magnitude. A player named Hooksy on the Copenhagen Flames 2022 lineup for Antwerp was of course the most garbage player on Copenhagen Flames, and he was flamed for it. Well, that specifically. And because he was so bad, people decided to buy up his sticker, manipulate the prices on Twitter, on of course YouTube, Twitch, and just in general in the community on forums and whatnot. And of course that's exactly what happened. And it got really blown out of proportion, where something like the Holo went from being $2 to $40, something like the gold went from being like 50 cents to obviously $50. The glitters went from being like 2 or 3 cents to of course a little over $2. That's a very, very insane profit, not something you see every single day, and of course that wasn't natural, and those prices have started to decline. And of course our predictions for that was pretty right, I would say, but they're still a little higher than I would think they would be for a sticker like that anyway. And now going for the Outsiders and just these stickers in general, we're in the same sort of situation. So of course you can see overall the prices for these things. Regular paper stickers 10 cents, the Holo is $3.19, and the Outsiders gold is $11.53, and of course the glitter is 38 cents. So let's quickly go over all of these options, and we'll discuss my thoughts and opinions on each single one and if you should buy or sell these. So of course up first you have the regular paper sticker, nothing too crazy, but what is crazy, on some of the lower tier ones, the quantity is extremely high, this one being 141,000. Obviously this is a pretty insane graph right here to see. 3 cents is the bare minimum you can make any money on the Steam market. Of course you're getting 1 cent back, and it was 3 cents for a very long time, just until the past couple of days, and this recently shot up to 11 cents. And that's of course what it is right now. Now this is something, if you have them, maybe I would suggest maybe selling them off, because they're paper stickers. They're really not going to go very far in the future, I don't think. But that is, of course, just my personal opinion. Now, the Holo, $3.11, 313 quantity. A little more scarce, but it's kind of the Holo numbers we're used to seeing for other stickers, for an example. Now, these have actually been on a steady decline for a very long time, ever since they really came out. $8.76 at their peak, and really the last month, they've been at $1.34 roughly. And of course, they're $3.11. Not the worst return in the world, but a problem with this type of sticker specifically is, one, the buy orders aren't going to be very high, and there's not going to be many people wanting these, so they're not really going to be in demand very much. Not that they won't be in the future, it's just right now they're really not at this point. Now, something to keep note of, and something that we're seeing right now, is of course the stability of these sticker prices, and they are extremely unstable at this point in time, where the past 48 hours, some of these stickers have gone up, 50 to 2 times of what they were just 24 hours ago, a little over that for some individual ones. And usually when that happens, it's unstable, it's market manipulated, people are hopping in on the hype, and that's what people are probably going to do the next 24 hours. People are going to see this in the trending page on Steam. It's, I believe, the 4th page on Steam where this is kind of going on. That's obviously giving a lot of attention to it. Now going, of course, onto the gold stickers, this being $10 at its all-time high before all this stuff came out, it was like $40, which is kind of bleh, doesn't really matter, because at this point there's more on the market, more people can unbox these capsules for a cheaper price anyway. And this was averaging a little before all the aftermath of what's going on right now for about $4. That's a pretty decent return, but obviously Not as good as some other things we've seen, and probably not as good as the glitter that we're about to hit it right here. So the glitter sticker's up next, of course. 38 cents doesn't look too much different than the paper sticker, but here we are, okay? It started off at $2.28. Not too bad. But of course, as time goes on, things start to become cheaper and cheaper. At 14 to 13 cents, 12 cents in the Steam market, they're of course 49 cents. That's a pretty good return, especially if you bought in at 12 to 13 cents and you're able to get these for even cheaper, of course, on third-party websites. This would probably be the most in demand because it's cheap. It's not too not affordable for some people, of course, but that's just my personal opinion. And like we said earlier, this is also unstable, just like all the others. Now, should you buy into these right now? Absolutely not. If you're going to buy in and you want to buy in something like this because you felt like you missed out on the Hooksy situation, well, I got news for you. Sad news is usually when a hype is like this and people are talking about it like me, and it's being discussed on different forums and whatnot, the hype is usually already over. But if you still want to buy in and are pretty unsure yourself, wait the next 2 or 3 days. If they haven't gone down an extreme amount, or really at all, maybe consider picking up a few. But for the most part, in the next week or two, these will be back to stock prices or very close to that, kind of like the Hooksy situation where those kind of did crash in a way. And of course, for future Antwerp stickers and future Antwerp capsules, we're most likely going to see exactly what happened with the Hooksy and now the Outsiders specifically. Where we find an individual player or a team, of course, that's not playing in the next major or that disbands, for an example, and their sticker's going to go skyrocketing up in price, and that's going to be the FOMO for the first 2 or 3 days, and that's exactly what this is. Let me know what you guys think down below. Do you have any? Are you going to sell? Or are you going to buy? I would suggest selling. You know, you have an opportunity like this where Antwerp is pretty low right now. I would say go for it. And of course, for the rest of the market, which I will talk about in a separate video, it's doing pretty well. It's pretty healthy. Cases are really stable in price, I would say. The only thing that's kind of not stable is, of course, the breakout. It's gone from almost $5 this past week to a little under $4 at $3.97. So we already hit that all-time high, that all-time peak. That, of course, is something we took a note on over here on the channel. And I'm glad I didn't recommend buying into it at that price because a lot of it was FOMO because of the market manipulation that was going on. And as for Antwerp capsules, it seems to be that they're just waiting for their time of day to be somewhat profitable. It feels like every single major going forward now is either going to be a hit or miss for an investment, and that's really not good for anybody. And until we see some of the real major stickers, I don't think these are really going to go up and down in price anytime soon. If we get the same stickers in the real major once again with transparent backgrounds, I believe these stickers and these capsules could go to as low as 15 to 10 cents for an example, maybe with FOMO for the first 24 hours. But the most likely situation is I think we're going to get different stickers, but people aren't really going to care that much about the old ones, and they'll probably go back to 25 cents. I think that's some decently medium copium where it's not crazy, but it's decent. Let me know what you guys think of what's going on in the market, especially some of those outsider stickers. Peace out, guys.